Your drinks will never be the same after these tricks. If you've ever tried making a cocktail at home and felt like something was missing, or even if you want to impress your friends with bartender-worthy creations, this video is for you. There are small secrets that make all the difference when preparing a good drink. From choosing the right ice to the proper way of mixing ingredients, everything influences the flavor, texture, and final presentation. And the best part, most of these tricks can be applied using utensils you already have at home. Today, I'm going to show you 10 incredible tricks that will turn your homemade drinks into true works of art. These tips range from simple techniques to those that make a difference in the world's most sophisticated bars. In the end, you'll realize how a well-executed detail can completely change your drinking experience. Trick number 1. Ice matters more than you think. If you've ever had a cocktail in a high-end bar, you may have noticed that the ice is incredibly clear, without those air bubbles that make the cube look cloudy. This crystal clear ice is not just beautiful, but also essential for keeping the drink cold longer without diluting it too quickly. There's a way to make this crystal clear ice at home. Use filtered or boiled water, as the quality of the water affects the ice's transparency. Boiling the water and letting it cool before freezing helps reduce impurities and air bubbles. Freeze in layers rather than filling the ice tray all at once. Try freezing the water in small, successive layers. This prevents air from getting trapped in the middle of the ice. Use a thermal mold for the freezer. Fill it with water and place it in the freezer. The way the ice freezes from top to bottom allows it to become transparent, because the impurities are concentrated at the bottom. I'm sure you're wondering if that makes a difference. Crystal clear ice adds a professional touch to your drink and ensures that it stays at the ideal temperature for longer. This is essential for drinks that are sipped slowly, such as an old-fashioned or a Negroni. In addition, the visual presentation is much more sophisticated. 2. The dry shake technique for frothy drinks. If you like creamy, well-aerated cocktails like the famous whiskey sour or pisco sour, you need to know the dry shake technique. It's a simple maneuver, but it makes all the difference to the texture of your drink. What is the dry shake? It consists of shaking the ingredients of the drink without ice first. This allows the egg white or other foaming agent to emulsify better, creating a dense, uniform foam on top of the drink. To make a perfect dry shake, you need to add the ingredients to the shaker, including all the liquids in the recipe, especially the egg white, without adding ice yet. Shake vigorously for 10 seconds. This process allows the egg white to create a firm foam before being chilled. Now add ice to the shaker and shake once more. This cools the drink and improves the final texture. Strain into a chilled glass. Use a fine sieve to avoid chunks of badly beaten foam and ensure an even, silky drink. Why is this trick essential? The difference between an ordinary drink and a truly professional one lies in the texture. The dry shake guarantees a cocktail with velvety, well-integrated foam, elevating the quality of the presentation and the drinking experience. The third big trick is its stirring or shaking for a perfect mix. If you think that any drink can be made in the same way, think again. The choice between stirring or shaking a cocktail is one of the fundamental tricks to guarantee the ideal texture and flavor. When to stir and when to shake, the general rule is simple. Stirring is ideal for drinks made only with spirits and clear ingredients, such as a Negroni, a Manhattan, or a dry martini. This avoids aerating the mixture too much, maintaining the smoothness and elegance of the cocktail. Shaking is recommended for drinks with juices, egg whites, dairy products, or syrups, such as the margarita or whiskey sour. This process helps to emulsify the ingredients, ensuring a more homogeneous and creamy cocktail. Why is this trick essential? Mixing the ingredients correctly ensures the perfect texture, dilution, and temperature for each type of drink. A stirred Negroni is silky and balanced, while a shaken margarita is refreshing and well integrated. The fourth big trick is the importance of the chilled glass. If you want your drinks to stay at the ideal temperature for longer, an essential trick is to always serve them in chilled glasses. Professional bartenders do this to ensure that the drink is refreshing from the first sip to the last. How to chill a glass properly? It can be on the rocks. Simply fill the glass with ice and let it rest for at least 1 to 2 minutes before serving the drink. Then discard the ice and pour the drink. In the freezer, put the glass in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes before using it. With ice water, if you're in a hurry, fill the glass with ice water and leave it for a few minutes. Then discard the water and dry the glass before serving the drink. This trick works especially well for drinks served without ice, such as the martini or Manhattan. But it also helps with any drink you want to keep at the perfect temperature for longer. The fifth trick is to use homemade syrups to personalize your drinks. If you want to take your cocktails to the next level, start making your own homemade syrups. They add a special touch to drinks and allow you to adjust flavors in a more sophisticated way than simply using sugar. To make a syrup, simply mix equal parts sugar and water in a saucepan. Heat over low heat, stirring until the sugar has completely dissolved. Let cool and store in a glass jar in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Why does it make a difference? Homemade syrups allow you to personalize each drink to your taste and create a more authentic and balanced flavor. A Moscow Mule with homemade ginger syrup, for example, is incredibly more aromatic than with industrialized soda. The sixth trick is the art of finishing with bitters. If you want to make your drinks more sophisticated, an essential finishing touch is the use of bitters. These tiny drops of aromatic concentrate can completely transform a cocktail, adding complexity and depth to the flavor. Bitters are highly concentrated extracts of herbs, spices, and fruit peels, used in small quantities to enhance the flavors of drinks. The most famous is Angostura, but there are several options, such as peychaud's and bitters flavored with orange or chocolate. How to use bitters in your drink. Drops in the drink. Add 2 to 3 drops directly to the cocktail and stir gently. In the foam of the drink, for drinks such as whiskey sour, add a few drops of bitters to the foam and use a toothpick to create decorative designs. On the rim of the glass, dab a little bitters on the rim of the glass for extra aroma with every sip. If you don't already use bitters, try them in classic drinks like the old-fashioned and the Manhattan to see the difference. Now that you know these 6 amazing tricks, your drinks will never be the same again. From choosing the perfect ice to the double strain technique, every detail makes a difference to raise the level of your creations and impress any guest. Now I want to know, which of these tricks will you try first? Tell me in the comments. And if you have a special secret for making amazing drinks, share it too. Who knows, it might appear in the next video. If you liked these tips, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more content like this. And of course, share this video with that friend who loves making great drinks. See you in the next video!